Hello, everybody. Meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you as we head into the 4:30 time frame here in the Northern Plains. We're going to look at some thunderstorm chances both here and elsewhere, and we're also going to talk about when that smoke may return in this update coming up right now on Hutch's Weather. But first, my friends at Robert Gibbons Sons deal with the best equipment and they have the best technicians. Bryant Heating and Cooling Systems, whatever it takes, come with a 10-year parts warranty. And the team at Robert Gibbons Sons offers a 3-year labor warranty to boot. Call them up today if you have any needs for your electrical, heating and air conditioning, mechanical, and let them know that Hutch sent you. All right, let's take a look at what's going on across our area as we head into the day today. And let's start with that visible satellite because we can see the smoke is gone for now. Hi, good to have you on board, everybody. Thanks. Drop a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. Let's talk weather. A few hit and miss popcorn cumulus clouds out there. That's what we're seeing. That thick smoke across the atmosphere that really has, had us all choked up for some time is off, but you can certainly see where it is. Look at this. Montreal, Toronto, much of Pennsylvania, New York, and the northeastern United States dealing with that smoke. Still some evidence in the Mississippi Delta and Valley there as well. A pretty stout thunderstorm line and cold front is working its way from the Great Lakes right into the Central Plains where Oklahoma has severe weather going on right now. And here is a look at the severe weather risk. Now, the grayed out areas here in the counties in Iowa, Nebraska, as well as much of Wisconsin, the UP, and northern Michigan. That's that air quality alert from the smoke and sludge in the air. It's just no fun out there at all. And again, hey, Jane, good afternoon. Cheryl, good to have you all on board. Look at the showers and thunderstorms aplenty out here. Now, by the way, the yellow counties are a severe thunderstorm watch. Most of central Oklahoma, from Tulsa right through Oklahoma City and down into north central Texas, under a severe thunderstorm warning. There is an actual tornado warning in effect right now. How about some flood warnings out there in Las Vegas? Woo-wee, some rain aplenty. Finally, a chance of rain north of Phoenix, in particular up there in the elevated terrain of northern and western parts of Arizona. Montana. That is a winter weather advisory. Oh my goodness. Southwest of Billings out there, not far from the park. That's a winter weather advisory. It is June 3rd. Well, it's Montana and it's elevated terrain. Now, here is a look at a tornado watch in northern parts and eastern parts of Missouri. Let's go down a little bit closer and show you. We have active severe thunderstorm warnings along this boundary here. Go ahead and turn on the radar here so we can see a little bit more in detail about what's going on. And there is the line of severe thunderstorms working their way through a tornado watch. Again, this includes areas like, Kirksville, Missouri, and on out towards, I believe, Keokuk. Let's go down there. Quincy and Hannibal, Moberly, all in that tornado watch. Kirksville getting a windy line of storms blowing through right now. Hi, Kathy. Good to have you on board as well. So down to the south, let's go check out. Whoops, I moved me banner. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it? I don't always move my banner, but when I do, I guess I move it right off the screen. How about Pawnee out there as we take a look here? Enid and Pawnee, a tornado warning right here for this particular cell taking place right now as we go ahead and click on it. It's a radar indicated tornado. The tornado warning expires in 23 minutes. So be advised those Central Plains storms will be pretty stout for us. We're enjoying quiet weather as well as smoke-free weather for now. You're welcome, Tom. Thanks for joining me. If you're watching on my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. I've got a growing list of folks watching on YouTube, and I really am excited to offer up my broadcasts here online in 1080i, so you can watch me on the big screen. Let me know how it looks, and if you'd like improvements, let me know what those improvements might be. Now let's take a look at our forecast here and our current conditions. Getting back to our radar and satellite. Here is our area, and we're fairly quiet right now. A little bit more thick clouds working their way through Havre, Montana, as well as Williston. As we take a look at the radar display right now, we're noticing pretty quiet conditions, a few sprinkles going on up there. Now, this area in northeast Montana, northwest North Dakota will have the best chance at seeing some spotty showers overnight and into the morning. And then as we head into tomorrow, a chance for some scattered storms in our neck of the woods. Let's go over that hour by hour detail in the forecast here as we look at a model that is going to show us where the best chance at those evening showers out of Montana will be drifting. Heading into the overnight hours tonight after 10 o'clock, a few spotty showers in northeast Montana along the Highway 2 corridor, and shazam, as you're rising and shining 7 to 8 a.m., a chance for some oil patch thunder from Plentywood, Montana, Freud, Montana, Culbertson, Montana, into Williston and points north towards Crosby, a chance for some spotty sprinkles. This could pass through areas in and around Minot. And let's keep that in mind. It's going to be just hit and miss stuff. More concentrated activity taking place in western South Dakota. What's that? I heard a ding. That's a star. Whoa, thanks for sharing stars and your support of Hutch's work. Betty, I sure do appreciate those stars. And somebody's saying something about Rochester. Rain in Rochester and the smoke is terrible. Sounds like our area yesterday. It just burned the back of your throat. We finally have some blue skies over the valley today. Morning showers and thunder in western South Dakota. This activity is going to spread north and eastward as we go into the afternoon hours. Whoopsies. Let's see. Let's get to the right time period here. So Wednesday in the afternoon, there'll be a chance for a few showers and storms along the I-94 corridor here. This does include Fargo. Most of us will see nothing, but some of us will get 1/10 or 2/10 of an inch of rain. Let's keep that in mind. Hit and miss, splash and dash thunder, and it does look like more than one model is showing the best chance along the I-94 to Highway 200 corridor before that dissipates heading into your nighttime hours. So that's that part of the forecast. Now we're going to talk numbers, but stick around with your questions about this smoke. If you're interested in that, I'm going to have a Hutch's hunch on what I think is going to happen there. Let's go ahead and take a look, though, at your forecast numbers for your overnight hours. By the time you wake up on your hump day morning, we're talking temperatures between 45 and 50 degrees for most of us. Showers across northwest North Dakota. Most of the smoke up there in Canada and staying there for the time being. Now, as we go into the afternoon, we're going to have wind from the west. That's going to continue to keep that smoke flowing westerly through Brandon, Winnipeg, and points north. Northern Minnesota, you have your own point source fires taking place in the Arrowhead out there. You're going to deal with some smoke-a-rooskies out there as well. Keep in mind, temperatures will be warmest in the Red River Valley into central Minnesota, 75 to 80 degrees in these areas. But where we have thunderstorms forming in parts of western South Dakota and along the I-94 corridor, those will move through, and areas that get the showers will see a quick cooling down as we go through the time period. All right, 7-day planner. Here's what you need to know. We'll start climbing back toward the 80-degree range on Friday. Showers and hit and miss style on Wednesday. Showers more isolated in nature and a better chance out to the east on Thursday. So I call it isolated, 1 or 2 showers. On Friday, morning showers will be likely from the south primarily. We'll keep you posted on that. And then it looks to be near 80 through the remainder of the forecast period, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Saturday night and Sunday, a cold front comes in from Canada. And with northwest winds aloft, I think we're going to see more smoke mixing down. So it'll start making its way back in from the north and northwest Friday and into Saturday. Saturday and Sunday, I do believe we're going to have enhanced smoke amounts back into the area again for another weekend here in the valley. There'll be a chance of some rain and northwest winds that blow through and try to sweep it out, much like the last system does. So Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Hutch says, I think that'll be our next chance for seeing some choking smoke making its way into the valley. I'll have more on that coming up tonight on my late evening broadcast, somewhere close to that 9 o'clock hour. So check me out then, and I'll have more details on what we're expecting there. If there are no questions, let's leave you with a look at what's going on with our temperatures right now. And I want to ask you to drop a comment. Let me know if there's something that you'd like to see Hutch offer next. I'm working on some big things for Hutch's Weather, thanks to you and all of your support. So let me know if there's an idea you have for Hutch's Weather. Hey, low 70s right now across the board till we get out to Dickinson and southeast Montana out there near Baker, where it's 64, 66 in Miles City, Montana at this particular time. So the deep orange colors, that's the warm stuff out there. And look at this. Where we heard about the choking smoke and rain showers, yep, you have some showers making their way through Rochester and up into northern parts of Wisconsin, but you also have the thick smoke still lingering around. Once this system starts exiting, you'll get a chance to clear out just a little bit as well. We'll turn the timeline on for you here so you can see that this is live and as we speak. big time heat rocking parts of the South. And we're talking about the Rio Grande Valley of Texas all the way up into the Gulf Coast states here. Most of those areas near 90 degrees. And look at Denver, the Mile High City. 54 degrees. What? And let's check in on that Montana showers and snow. Red Lodge, where Hutch learned how to ski. Not very well, I might add, but I did learn how to ski. And I will tell you that we do have a cool pool of air out there near Red Lodge. What does it look like in Red Lodge right now? Let's take a look at that radar, because there was that winter weather advisory up in that area. Whoopsies, I pressed on the wrong button. Let's get this over to the radar and see if we see any flakes of flying. It looks like it's all rain in the Red Lodge area until we get to the border crossing there. Well, right there in the Beartooth Mountains and such. So it does look like we do have some snowy conditions at elevation there south of Red Lodge. And just for giggles, Hutch will take a peek right now at that Montana road reports out there and see if there's anything anywhere close that we can take a look at our fellow Montana neighbors out there that are used to snow. I don't see any temperatures here conducive to snowflakes. Most areas, including Gardner, Montana, south of Livingston, are in the 50s right now, but there is an area with a rock slide out there with the road closed. Here's what it looks like a little bit closer to that Wyoming border out there. I don't see any flakes flying at this time. So that's all reserved towards the Mammoth area and Joseph Peak, it looks like. That's where we're the better chance of seeing some flakes mixing down with that Montana activity. Jody says, in Wisconsin, so smoky even after a rain all night and most of the day. And the reason is that we have so much smoke in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere. And this storm that's moving through with your rain is churning the atmosphere. So it's mixing down smoke from above. Even though the rain is washing some of it out, there's more that gets pulled down from those downdrafts in those showers and storms. Thank you for sharing and for your report, Jody. Here is a look at your Wisconsin DOT map. And one of the things that Hutch's Weather likes to do is take you right to the front row seat. So as I go out in Wisconsin, let's go to the northern parts of the state out here. You know what? Hutch got to visit beautiful Wisconsin out here and these beautiful islands out here. And I'm not seeing many cameras up there, but we do have this one. It looks like Trago and the Springbrook area. Let's see what it looks like there. Yeah, this is what it looked like in North Dakota for the better part of a week. Very, very smoky. So Jody, thank you for your report there in Wisconsin, and we feel for you. And there is going to be some relief in sight as we go through. I'll have more on that a little bit later. Thanks for watching Hutch's Weather, and thank you so very, very much for supporting my sponsors, because without them and without your support, Hutch couldn't make it. On hutchesweather.com, well, my fine sponsors are right here front and center, and I have to say thanks to my friends at KAJ Hospitality. You know what? They have regional hotels, but they have 5 of them here in the Fargo area, and it's not just for your family to stay. They have awesome facilities with incredible staff to keep you served. Now, let's say you have a function coming up, a wedding to plan. Let's say you have a business meeting to plan or a conference. Give them a call. Let them know at KAJ Hospitality that Hutch sent you. You can click on the link to learn more about their awesome locations here in the FM area. KAJ Hospitality, helping keep Hutch rolling on the web with hutchesweather.com. All right, that's a look. Tom, thank you. Kathy, thank you so much. Jane, thank you very much. And I appreciate each and every one of you joining. For now, I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson, encouraging you to pass the word that Hutch's Weather is here and watching the skies for you. Exciting announcements coming soon, and I mean soon, soon. So keep a stiff upper lip and give me your ideas and let me know how you'd like to see Hutch's Weather improve. We'll keep working on it. For now, have yourself